We've also looked a lot at misrepresented scientific research. So many of the law of attraction, mind-matter interaction type products talk about how they're founded in science, how science has proven that what they say is true. And early on, we basically took a look at that claim, especially as represented in its most major components, things like the Pear Lab and quantum mechanics, and we systematically discredited it. The reality is that for mind-matter interaction, to make those claims, you have to radically generalize the research. And at that point, it's just simply no longer credible or valid. So we talked about the idea that you have to separate biological effects from non-biological effects, especially within your own body. And that things like the placebo effect cannot be used as an example of a credible mind-matter interaction for things like getting a new house or making a lot of money. So it's very, very important to consider the fact that scientific research is done within very narrow confines, and the claims that any scientific research can make is very, very, very limited to those specific confines. Now, it's very easy for a layman who hasn't been trained in science, hasn't been trained in scholarship, to look at these studies and say, oh, well, gosh, if it works for that, it must just naturally work for all of this other stuff. Unfortunately, that's simply not the case. And science works in such specific and well-defined domains on each research question because it's been proven time and time again that that assumption is never the case.